Good morning, students. Today's topic is work done by variable force. In the last topic, we studied about work done by constant force. In today's topic, we'll be studying work done by variable force. Let's say a body is experiencing some displacement with a force, but force this time is applied variably, not a constant force is being applied. Force is being applied which depends upon x displacement, and along x-axis we are having displacement traveled. Now let's say this is the force, variable force, because of which we want to calculate the work done. As you can see that the force is not constant, so at different point of time different displacement is there. We'll observe this displacement from one point to other point. Let's name xi and xf be the initial and final displacement. How we'll be calculating? We'll be dividing it into small portions, as small as the force is considered to be uniform. For that you can understand it by this example. A circle is a curve, but when a small part of this circle is considered, say this part is appear to be a line, a straight line. So when we shrink the non-uniform motion, it reaches to uniform motion at some point of time with the reduced nature. Similarly, for this variable force, when we are reducing it to small portions, then it appears that it is uniform as well. Now how do we calculate the work done? So to calculate the work done, we will be calculating it by measuring this area of these small rectangles. Let us consider any of the rectangle over here. Let's say this one. The displacement, let's name it del x, and say F constant is the force which is being applied in this small portion of force and displacement. We are having this expression of work done. Let's say from xi to xf, when the body is moving from xi to xf displacement, it's doing w work. Now for this small portion, the work done will be smaller as well. Let's say del w will be equal to f into del x as simple as that. This expression we have already studied. Work done क्या होता है? Force into displacement होती है. Now if we are going to add up all these rectangular areas, we will be getting the complete work done. So I'll write it summation F del x, and over here x is running from I to F. If del x limit tends to 0, limit of del x tends to 0, then we can write it as integration of f del x, and del x will convert to dx if the limit tends to 0, and displacement from xi to xf. So simply by measuring the area under the curve, this area, let me highlight it for you. This area, by measuring this area, we will be calculating the complete work done. So this is how you calculate the work done by variable force. I'll give you an example of it. Question is, a body moves from point A to B under the action of force varying in magnitude. I'll show you in the diagram. Okay. Obtain the work done. The force in this expression is in Newton and displacement in meter. So here is the graph that is being given to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And press 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, minus 5, minus 10, minus 15. Okay, so here is your graph. This point is A, P, Q, R and B. This graph is somewhat like this. It's coming from like this, 150. So how do we calculate the work done by this variable force? Work done in AB can be bifurcated in work done from A to P plus work done from P to Q plus work done from Q to R plus work done from R to B. Now what are these work done? Work under area under the curve, area under the curve AP plus PQ plus QR plus RB. Consider it area under the curve, and area under the curve AP plus area under the curve PQ plus area under the curve QR plus area under the curve RB. Now how do we calculate the area? First is the rectangle itself, AP12. Okay, so this AP12, this area of this rectangle will be length into breadth, which will be 10 into 1 plus the next one will be a trapezium, half into 10 plus 15 into 1 again, and or you can also if you do not know the formula, then you can just divide it in two portions. One will be the triangle and other will be the rectangle. So triangle area half into base into height, and then the rectangle you just add it and you will get the same formula. Now comes QR, area under QR, half into base into height, half into 1 into 15 plus, now this is the negative force which will result into negative work done. So we'll have this negative sign, and it's a triangle, so half into base into height. And after calculating, what we'll get, see, 10 plus 25 by 2 plus 15 by 2 minus 15 by 2. 15 by 2 will be cancelled out by 15 by 2, and we'll get 45 by 2 or 22.5 joules. So this is how you calculate the work done by variable force. Or you can integrate it as well. If you are given some expression, you are given, let's say, let's have some example of it as well. A particle is moving along the x-axis from x equal to 0 to x equal to 5, and the force under the influence of it is moving is given by 7 minus 2x plus 3x square. As you can see, the force is depending upon x, and you are asked to calculate the work done. So how you will be calculating the work done? You'll integrate it, f dot dx 0 to 5. What will get? 0 to 5, 7 minus 2x plus 3x square dx. We have already studied integration. The integration, how we are going to do, we will be separating these all values, 0 to 5 minus integration 0 to 5 2x dx plus integration 0 to 5 3x square dx. 7 will be constant, and integration of 1 will be x itself, limit 0 to 5 minus, now x, the integration of x with respect to x itself will be, एक पावर बढ़ा देंगे और उसी पावर से डिवाइड कर देंगे, लिमिट फ्रॉम 0 to 5, ऑब्वियसली 2 जो हमारा था ये हमने बाहर ले लिया, प्लस 3 अगेन पावर 1 बढ़ाएंगे, उस पावर से डिवाइड करेंगे 0 to 5. This is definite integral, so we will not be having any constant. 7. Now how these limits are being applied? अपर लिमिट माइनस लोअर लिमिट इन प्लेस ऑफ जिसके लिए लिमिट है, यानी कि डिस्प्लेसमेंट के लिए लिमिट है तो उसी की जगह हम पुट करेंगे 5 माइनस 0 माइनस 2 से 2 डिवाइड ही कर देते हैं हम, ठीक है, बाहर निकाल के ये हमारा ये डिवाइड हो जाएगा एंड विल गेट दिस वैल्यू. अपर लिमिट 5 का स्क्वायर विल बी 25 minus 0 plus 3 divided by 3 125 minus 0 will get 35 minus 25 plus 125 and will get 135. This much of joule. So this is how you calculate the work done by variable force. We'll be giving you some questions over it, and then I'll be expecting to receive your answers. That's it for today, and tomorrow we are going to study energy, and then we'll study kinetic energy and work energy theorem. Okay, that's it for today. Okay.